Wow, that was a really long-ass episode.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, that was like fucking 8 hours.
Yeah, like an 8-hour episode. Sun's coming up.
Wait a minute, Gar.
Yeah.
The meter's moving now.
What are you talking
You
about?
just pressed record off, right? Fuck!
Explorer from the unknown, Yellowcaster, AutoGar.
Loyal and loud, Pinkcaster Lane!
Paying respect to the original Japanese heroes,
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Ultraranger.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Ultraranger, the show where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, and future, Godzilla, and all the kaiju in between.
Hey, welcome to our morning show.
Yeah.
Sadly, we don't have Regis Philman with us.
No, he's been dead for 20 years. He's still alive, surprisingly, I think.
I don't know. He used to do that morning talk show, right?
Yes, he did the Regis and Kathy Lee show, and then Regis and Kelly, and then Regis left because he was too fucking old.
Hey, he still has the record for, like, most time on television.
Yep. 86 years old. Fuck.
60?
86.
Oh, 86.
Yeah, he's 86.
Damn.
Damn, son.
But yes, this is episode 49 of Ultraranger, and I'm just going to quickly move the mic over so that Lane can also be heard, because last week, while I was editing, all I heard from Lane was sometimes...
What, really?
Yeah, you were really quiet for some reason.
I don't know. I think it was because I was sitting all the way back here. Let me get on my chair.
So, this week we're not talking about Ultraman Rube, more or less because the episode, for what I understand, has yet to be subbed. So, we'll be doing a double bill next week with episode 4 and 5 of Ultraman Rube. So, this episode we are going to wrap up everything for Ultraman Ginga S.
Yeah, and oh boy, was it quite fun. Also, we got our Rube vinyls.
I was just about to say that, you fucker. Well, we also got these
bootleg Pato Ranger figures.
Yeah.
From like China, where it's just like 6 Patron Ichigo plastic figures.
Patronigo.
No, they're Patronigo. That's what I said.
No, you said Patronichigo.
Oh, sorry, Patronigo. And they're all in like the 6 like Sentai colors, so like red, blue, green, orange, yellow, pink. So they look awesome. So I'm happy I got these. $15 for all of them. Yeah, and then we got our Rosso and blue vinyls each,
Yep.
so they're nice.
Two down, 6 to go.
Yeah, Gar's just like, I'm gonna get every one. I'm like, alright.
Yeah. The other 2 are currently on their way.
Ugh. Ugh. Excuse me, God, that felt better.
Alright, so let's move on to some news. And our first bit of news is that someone actually subbed the Ultraman Rube magazine scans.
Gee, it's like Ultraman's like demanded now.
No, it's like if it's anything about Orb, someone will actually talk about it.
Yep.
Wait, thanks to this one's issue Televi-kun and Televi magazine. Ugh, sorry. Very tired. And with translations from the man from Japan, the identity of Ultraman Orb Dark's counterpart has been revealed.
And
it's Aizen.
It's Aizen. Kind of a downer.
No, just it's like it's Aizen. And wait, what about it?
I can't take him seriously knowing that he's fucking Orb Dark. Like I get the whole like Aizen Tech president thing is like a front for how he actually is, but literally they're pulling a Genmu here. Like, you know, oh, it's like, look at Dan and stuff like that. Look how serious and president-y he is. And then, like, when he becomes Genmu, he's just all super serious, doesn't say a fucking word.
Wow. Apparently, the full name for Ultraman Orb Dark is Ultraman Orb Dark Noir Black Schwartz.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn you, Ultraman Orb Dark Noir Black Schwartz! Curse you!
His identity is none other than the president of Aizen Tech, Makoto Aizen. He transforms using the Orb Origin Crystal, which he is armed with the Orb Dark Caliber, and he will debut in the show's 8th episode. The Orb Dark Caliber.
Yep.
Well,
besides this, a mysterious girl named Saki Mitsurugi will appear, and she also has a Rube Gyro at her disposal.
calling it now, it's their mom.
It's their man? Nah.
Oh, wait, they already have their name. Saki. Maybe. Oh, no. Time. Dimensions. Oh, no. Ultraman has done worse. Or weirder.
Still, Orb Dark looks cool. Oh, sorry. Orb Dark Noir Black Schwartz looks cool.
We're just going to keep calling him Ultraman Orb Dark for short. But, yeah, calling it now the Dark Orb Caliber. That's going to be a premium Bandai item.
We'll see if they release it.
It's going to be. You know how demanding the Orb Caliber was?
Mm-hmm.
It took me a few months after the show ended just to get mine. Oh yeah, and we also got scans for Rosso and Blue's fourth form called the ground form.
It's cool. It's not bad. That's not my favorite.
It's not as good to me personally as like the sky forms.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks alright.
God, this is what happens to me when I swear off pop. I'm just not energetic like I'm trying to be, but plus we are doing this early in the morning, so
Yeah. So excuse us for
sounding tired.
For sounding really tired. It's just this week's work schedule is really hard for us to work around to do the show.
Card, do you want all 4 figures or just red and blue?
Might as well go all 4.
Okay.
Yeah, just the new character.
See, this is the first picture I saw that confused me because they showed Orb Dark beside her, and I was just like, "Oh, is she Orb Dark?" I'm like, "That'd be cool if it was a woman who was turned into an Ultraman." And then we found out it was Aizen, and I was like, "Oh."
The character is described as a mysterious and beautiful girl. You don't have to have the "and" in there. Just have it mysterious, beautiful girl.
I'm gonna see if this actress has done anything else.
All right.
Ayane Kinoshita.
Apparently, episode 8's title is "The World Is Waiting for Me." I must go now. My planet needs me.
Oh, yeah, probably not then. She was, born 2000. So she's, 17, 18. She's a youngin'.
There are a lot of youngins and Ultramans nowadays.
It's pretty cute, though.
On to some Gridman news.
Oh, my God.
We got some new toy figures. First off is So this take on Studio Triggers, but now Mega House. Okay, so the toy company is called Mega House.
Mega House.
With their ACK Builder line, SSS Gridman. Unlike the Good Smile, which is this one, there is honestly zero difference that I see, except maybe the ACK Builder one is a lot brighter in color.
Yeah.
More.
Oh, yeah, it looks more detailed, too.
Yeah, more detailed.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, there's a difference.
Huge difference.
God
Huge.
tank.
And both these figures do not have a release date yet.
Nope.
Just why I wanted to bring that up.
They do look cool, though.
Yeah, they look alright.
Gridman himself looks really good.
But you know what I'm more happy about.
Hmm?
Oh, wait, nope, not this one.
What?
The figurized standard Ultraman B type figure has been announced, aka it is a smaller figure for the Ultraman manga type character. If you did not like the S.H Figuarts, well, you can get this apparently.
Mm-hmm. Just think of it as if fucking Iron Man and Ultraman just had a
Oh,
baby.
baby.
Or Tony Stark just built Iron Man armor based off of Ultraman.
Yeah, and apparently there's an LED light inside.
And you can switch the color timer.
Yeah, I didn't even know the color timer can go red.
Well, yeah, I guess when you're reading a manga, you can't really tell, right?
Yeah.
Unless he goes like, "Ah, my color timer's going out."
No, I never even noticed that. Okay. Accessories with the kit will include optional hands, effect parts, a big cannon, and LED light. Yep. All this can be yours for 4,500 yen, and we'll have it released in November 2018.
Ooh.
Looks alright.
He's got chakrams.
I like it. Apparently he comes with a gun.
Yeah, because all Ultraman should come with guns.
I didn't read that far in the manga.
We'll keep reading it.
I got 23 chapters in.
Wow. You gotta keep reading. You gotta get ready for that Netflix series.
Yep. Alright, this is the thing that I was hyped, that I was excited for. The Super Mini Plug, Dyna Drago, and Gridman Sigma figures have been announced. So, I said last week, oh, it would be cool if they made the, like, Drago.
Mm-hmm.
Drago from Gridman. And lo and behold, Drago is happening. So that you can have a complete line. Well, better yet, they're coming out with Gridman Sigma, who we've talked about before, saying he was meant to get his own show, but production kind of just stopped.
So, haha, Ichi. They're making a figure of a character that technically never actually came to light, but not Laser Level 3.
Because no one cares.
Ichi does. There's people who like Laser Level 3.
No, Tamashi Nations knows, like, okay, it would be no point in selling a Laser Level 3 right now. Because it wouldn't sell.
Yeah.
And if we did release it, everyone would be like, well, where are the other level 3 characters?
Yeah.
So it's like, no. Just get Laser Level 0.
There you go.
Honestly, that's a much cooler design.
Hmm. I like the duck face.
More simple. But yeah, I cannot wait to see these in color.
Yeah, those look pretty cool. Especially the dragon.
Dyna Drago.
Dragon?
Drago! And we're going to end the news articles, and not the episode, with S.H Figuarts announcements for Ultraman Rosso and Blue. But not just 2, but 4 of them. Like, Jeebus Murphy.
They look good, too. Oh, and they come with Tamashi stages.
Yeah. So, the lineup is Ultraman Rosso Flame, Ultraman Blue Aqua, Ultraman Rosso Sky, and Ultraman Blue Ground.
They do look really pretty.
Which brings up the big question is like, oh, why aren't they doing Aqua Flame or Rosso Blue, or like, yeah, Rosso Flame, Rosso Aqua, Blue Flame.
Because they want variety.
Yeah, in this way, it's like, boom, there's half the line right there.
Yeah.
Maybe when the show's over, boom, the other half gets announced.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're just straight up repaints of each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same suits, same everything, just the color's different. That's all.
Yeah.
They do look nice, though.
Each figure will come with a special plate featuring a stylized image representing the element associated with said figure, which is cool. Rosso Flame and Blue Aqua forms will be released in December, while Ground and Wind form, not Sky, Wind, sorry. Wind form figures will be released in January 2019. Each figure is listed as a constant of 5,400 yen.
So you're looking at like $70 a figure.
Something.
So let's see, 7 times 4. That's like
7 times 4. That's
it's like over $300 for like all these 4 figures.
cheapest.
Oh yeah, man. So be ready.
And you thought the vinyl figures would be expensive. Well, what else could they announce? Well, how about an S.H Figuarts of Ultraman Orb Dark?
Because why the fuck not?
Because it's literally just a straight up repaint.
Yep, and they just put some red on his eyes.
Yep. And he comes with a repainted Dark Orb caliber.
Which apparently, yeah, you can like put the symbols on, which I like. That's a good attention to detail.
Well, yeah, you could always do that.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I like that they added it so you could do that. He does look really pretty.
Oh yeah.
Like the black and silver, just. Ooh.
The only downside is that it's a Time Machine Nations exclusive.
Yep.
Meaning, if you want this for your Ultraman Rube toy line,
you gotta go to the event.
You gotta spend a pretty hefty amount of money.
That's why I'm hoping to God, because like Build Hazard or whatever is event exclusive. I hope they release it as retail because they did that for Genmu.
Oh yeah, the only difference with Genmu is that it does come with the Shakuriki sports bike.
Yes.
What, in all honesty, would you ever display it with the Shakuriki sports bike? Exactly.
Yeah, Build Hazard, like, it comes with a hot Gatling head, but I don't care if I get that or not.
Yeah, I have a feeling they will release Hazard in the future.
They better. I want it.
Just like, but the only thing about it is that they are not going to release probably the hot Gatling head and weapon accessory.
I'm fine with that.
Yep.
Honestly, how I'd love to pose my Build Hazard, I would just pose them, like, just in a corner with a little dangling light just constantly moving up and back and forth, swinging side to side. Because I love that shot.
So in this image actually shows us a bit of the differences for the Orb caliber.
The blade's black.
Yeah, the blade is all black, decked out with some silver highlights.
It's got some gold and black on the sides, like where you spin the thingy.
Yeah,
oh yeah, it's just got black lines.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. The spinner now has black outlines on it. Does it still have the trigger? Oh yeah, it still has the trigger.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome if it's just like brr, 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 brr.
Oh,
brr,
where it's
brr,
dark,
brr.
yeah.
Brr, 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 brr. Mr. Poster.
Oh, apparently the figure will be selling for 5,940 yen.
It's probably like $80-$90 after tax and everything.
And plus middleman fees, that'd probably be like 100, 120.
Yeah. Cool.
Feels like we haven't really done a whole lot so far this episode.
Well, it's because last episode we talked about Venus for 45 minutes, so we had a lot to talk about.
That is true. That is true. Very true.
Don't worry, we'll have lots to get into.
Alright, so like we said before, no Ultraman Rube this week because we're doing a double bill next week. So let's finish up Ginga S with the movie.
Yeah!
劇場版ウルトラマンギンガ S 決戦ウルトラ重勇士
So Ultraman Ginga S, the movie, Showdown, the 10 Ultra Warriors. That was a pretty awesome movie.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I was impressed. It was really good, and like the Ultraman, the cameo, that was awesome. They like each of them got something to do. Fucking Cosmos was in it. Dinah was in it. We didn't get to see actually Shin Asuka, but that's okay.
Oh, okay. So you remember Shin Asuka's name, but when it comes to Cosmos, it's like, oh, who's that again?
Well, his name's like Musashi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Musashi.
And Alien Valky. I see, I remember now.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't in the movie, but you remember? Yeah. When he's on screen, I'm like, who's that? But yeah, so, like, it takes place after the series, and, you know, Sakuya, the little,
good movie,
the little girl, the Victorian girl, whatever, she joined the UPG for some reason. I don't know why, but...
Well, it's like, oh, we need to work together with the Victorians, so it made sense.
I'll be the representative, not not Ultraman Victory.
Well, wait. So, is UPG trying to be, like, really politically correct now? All right, we have no choice but to hire one.
We have two guys on the team. We need a girl, extra girl, so we can balance out the equation.
Well, that's kind of balanced out because Tomiya rebuilt Mana.
Yeah, but she was okay.
She smiled. It was creepy.
She's wearing a skirt, though. And I was like, Arista, see? Take notes.
Or like Sakuya, she was wearing short shorts. It's like, wait, you're letting the little kid wear short shorts, but not the actual
Well,
female.
because Arista's more, like, masculine, so, you know. It's like, I want to be with the big boys.
Yeah, but Goki's gay.
Cookie is gay. So, yeah, we get introduced to our villain for the movie, who's, what's his name? Oh, AutoGar?
Yeah, basically, it's a super space time demon AutoGar.
Why are all these, like, awesome kaiju villains and stuff, they're called Gar at the end? Gargorgon, AutoGar. Gar! Are you trying to tell me you're a kaiju? No.
No.
No, I'm definitely not a kaiju.
You see me rampaging through the night. No.
You said, it's like, Gar, what's with all these little city, city models you built in the living room? Nothing? And then we get introduced to, like, our sort of villain as well, Princess Arena, and it's fucking, Arisa Kamiya, Yellowbuster.
Yeah.
That was surprising.
And you want to know the ironic thing?
Mm-hmm.
The voice of AutoGar, Takushita Suzuki, who was Usada Lettuce.
Wow. That's funny. I think they're friends, so it's just like
there's friends in real life.
so it's like oh, Miss Kamiya, can we have you on?
Or-
like, yep.
Or if Blue
We need him with me.
If Blue Caster was here, he would mention he was Green Hippopotamus in Dobut Sentai Go Busters.
It was Green Hippopotamus, that's right.
That was clever for that movie to get the VAs to make cameos.
Yep.
Kind of like how in the latest Space Squad movie with the Q Rangers, apparently the VAs for half of the Q Rangers show up at Spada's cafe.
And Raptor and Luca interact with each other because they're the same person.
Might as well hurt the dirt.
Or in the Kiva movie when the Imagine VAs made cameos and they all each said their line.
Or in the Kamen Rider Ryuki movie where Shinji takes Thom to dinner, and they accidentally ruin someone else's dinner, and it's revealed to be the Kamen Rider G3 team.
Yeah, and then they're in Shoichi's restaurant.
Or in the Fies movie.
All right.
There actually is a cameo in the Fies movie.
So Princess Arena is going after hunting down Ultraman because they're responsible for the destruction of her kingdom.
Ultraman Ginga destroyed my homeworld of Zark.
Yeah.
No, it's Zant.
Yeah, Zant.
Yeah.
Planet Zant.
Oh no, it's Twilight Princess.
It's the Twilight Realm.
Which is pretty cool. I like Twilight Princess.
That's my favorite console Zelda.
That's actually the very first Zelda game I played.
Ooh. Well, the first one I ever played was Ocarina. That was a good time. So, yeah, but obviously, this being Ultraman, it's complete and utter bullshit because, Ultramen don't do that. They don't conquer worlds. They uphold the peace in the galaxy.
They explain Belial.
Belial was just a little too curious about one thing, and then it led to being possessed by a fucking alien being.
Come here.
Hey, you. Want some power? Yeah. You see the universe with it? Yeah, sure.
Get in my belly.
Get in my Belial. Yeah, so Belial's the only exception, because...
Oh, yeah. Bigger question is, apparently Hikaru's just been traveling. For no reason.
Yeah.
It's like, Hikaru, you have a day job now. You can't really go out and leave for like half... He left for a year.
Oh, yeah, how long has it been since the movie? Like, since the show and this movie?
Time-wise, it's been a year.
A year? Okay.
Production-wise, 3 months.
Okay. Wow, Hikaru, you haven't aged a day in a year. But yeah, just, so obviously it's bullshit that, so she's hunting down all the Ultramen, Cosmos tries fighting her or whatever like that, but then,
Cosmos gets captured, but Cosmos frees Musashi before they get trapped forever.
Which made me, question something about him. So, okay, so obviously Musashi's, the host for Cosmos, but then I like to believe in the Orb origin saga that was actually Cosmos.
Like, that was just Cosmos taking Musashi's form?
Yeah, but then he still uses his name anyway, because it's like Ultraman, like in the Zero movie, like he's like, oh, I'm Ultraman, but just call me Hayata. So, like, that's my headcanon, that was actually Cosmos, Gaia, Dinah, and...
I don't know, it's hard. Although, you may not be wrong about that, since from what I understand, Ultraman Orb, the Origin Saga, takes place in its own alternate timeline.
Yeah. So,
Who
I
knows?
like to think that. So yeah, like, she goes down to fight or whatever, goes down to Earth to, like, try to find Ginga, and so, like, you know...
Summon Ginga now! How do you even know that's Ginga?
Oh yeah, and the UPG are, like, having, like, a party.
Hey, welcome back, Hikaru.
Yeah. Tomy is in it, and you fucking lied to me, guy. You're like, oh, Tomy is not in the movie. And
Well, I say he's not in the crossover with X.
Oh.
I think.
Well,
I don't remember.
I don't know. Thank God. I hope he isn't. Yeah, honestly, he didn't do much this movie, which is good. So we didn't get to see a lot of Tomy, so thank God. I fucking hate that guy. But apparently he, like, revived fucking 1-0.
Yeah, Mana.
No, she's hotness. 1-0 hotness.
You
Gross. Which I honestly feel like Tomy just revived her so he could have, like, a fucking sex bot. Because no, like, as she comes in, like, you just see Tomy making, like, this kind of face where he just looks like he's just like,
Hey.
Tomy, would you like your blowjob now? Later. Not in front of everyone.
Not in front of everyone.
Not in front of everybody. And then obviously the party gets interrupted because Arena comes down with the AutoGar and they start attacking, and so it's funny, like,
kick-ass interdimensional fortress.
Yep, yeah, it's pretty much the Castle of Dark Illusions, like, again, like in the fucking Orb movie that what's her face had.
Oh, Queen something.
Queen Beryl. I don't know.
Malibu.
Yeah, Malibu, something like that.
Yeah, it was something like Malibu.
So it's amazing, like, the UPG shows up, and then, like, Arena's just like, bring out Ultraman Ginga! And just, like, fucking explodes them, and, like...
Oh, yeah, did we forget to mention, this movie is directed by Koichi Sakamoto.
Because, yeah, which, it's real funny, like, we were watching the clip of like, the Zero movie where, like, Belial, like, kicks every Ultraman's ass, and, like, I noticed it, I'm like, you know what's funny? Like, when you see Ultraman fighting on Earth, they're very slow with their movements, but when you saw them fighting Belial in the Land of Light, they're just, like, hand-to-hand, like, super fast. They're doing jumps and flips and kicks and shit. So I like to think that Earth actually slows them down a bit. Like, you know, the gravity's, like, on the Land of Light, like, the gravity's not as bad.
And how can they fly?
Because just they can fly. Well, even when you see them fly, they go, like shwah.
Maybe they're just jumping really fast.
Exactly, there you go.
Maybe it's like Golden Age, like first Golden Age Superman, where he leaped everywhere. But then when they made the cartoons of him, they're like, hey, can we make him fly since he'll be faster? And that's how Superman became to fly.
Yep. Well, yeah, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. That's where that line comes from. But yeah, I just like to think like Koichi Sakamoto or whatever like that was just like, it's like, alright, I'm Mr. Sakamoto, so like, how are we gonna get the Ultra fight? Well, for this movie, we'll make them fight like Power Rangers. You know, I directed episodes of Power Rangers.
Yes, we know.
So we'll make them fight like that. You know, Power Rangers, right?
Alright, just don't do any of those giant explosions like you did in the mid-2000s. Oh no, I'm done with that phase.
Oh, too late.
Oh, too late.
If you haven't seen the Ultraman Zero movie, go watch it. It's good, especially the 10-minute fight just between Belial and every single fucking Ultraman. Haha, Zoffy got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Belial's best Ultraman.
Also, when Princess Arena means she has captured a lot of Ultramen, she just means the ones from the Heisei era. So Tiga, Dinah, Gaia, Cosmos, Nexus, Max, and Napius.
Yep.
Wait, aren't you forgetting someone? Oh, right. Ultraman Zero is here as well.
Oh, yeah. He, like, flew in with his fucking dimension transporting armor.
His ultimate form.
He's just like, fuck you. Well, ultimate form.
Well, it's literally called his ultimate form, and it's called the Acer armor, by the way.
Okay. I know, but we all know Shining Zero is his, like, greatest form ever.
Well,
Fuck Zero Beyond!
you're pointing literally right at my Ultraman Zero Beyond figure.
I know.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Ate him.
Yeah, yeah.
You ate him.
Oh god, I turned into Frieza.
Does look like Frieza a bit.
Or actually, no, Chaser. Looks more like Chaser. And so then, like, Saki's, like, crystal, whatever, like, goes off and sends, like this, like, kind of wave thing, and it, like, messes with Arena's head, and we find out, oh, she's actually been brainwashed by Telgar to, like, think that Ultraman was the one responsible for the destruction of her kingdom, but it was actually Telgar who did it.
Actually, bigger plot drop. Her plan's perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She was just kidnapped.
Right, that's right.
It's like my home planet was destroyed, Musashi. I mean, your home planet's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's literally just there.
He's just using you for your power.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, she has, like, the power of, like, mirrors or something?
Yeah, the power of mirrors.
It's just, like, because, like, Telgar's, like, an Ultraman hunter. And so, like, I guess he needed her to, like, encase them in mirrors.
It's like the fan zone, the Superman movies.
Well, what sucks is, like, when you see every Ultraman that they captured, like...
Or not the fan
They all
zone.
have, like, their color timers going off. So I like to think that they're just, like, sustained in, like, a state of just, like, they're constantly weak.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, their color timers keep going off, because, like, they can't die, but then they can't go back to, like, full energy either. So they're just in this constant state of just being, I'm weak.
It's kind of like the episode of The Simpsons where a comic book guy becomes the evil villain, the Collector, and he bags
Fucking Doctor Who.
Yeah, just all the little fanboy things.
Yep.
Don't make me remove it from its original packaging.
It's a double-edged lightsaber from Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. Oh god. So then.
Did I mention that I saw this movie dubbed?
Yeah, you did see this movie dubbed, and it's awful.
No, it is. It was probably the better.
Just hearing it, Telgar just going, Ultraman!
Ultraman! They turned...
one of them?
Yeah, because, like, when Musashi finds out that Hikaru is also an Ultraman, in Japanese, he says, oh, you're an Ultraman? Where in the dub, I kind of like the line a bit better, is that he looks at him and it's like, you're one of us?
Mm-hmm. I like that too. Like, he like looks over and Hikaru just gives him this like look, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm Ultraman." He's like, "Ginga!"
Yeah, suck it, bitch.
And then like Victory showed up beforehand, and he like tries to fight a Telgar or whatever like that. But then so like constantly like Arena's thinking about like, oh maybe I'm good, and like they actually like they don't kidnap the UPG doesn't kidnap her, but they like bring her in.
They kidnap the kidnappee.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh yeah, I'm good now. And then Tuggo's like, I'm not having that, and fucking brings her back.
And there's a lot about this movie trying to be like, oh, Sho and Hikaru can defeat a Telgar if they work together. It's like, it's never been a problem with them before. Just saying, they can work together.
No, but they need to work together. So then Zero takes it upon himself to like train them, and he's just like, oh yeah, you guys are good, but you could be better if you were working together. And so he handcuffs them.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I do not know how this works, but we get a training montage of just Hikaru and Sho training, which we see Hikaru without his jacket on, and Sho without his shirt on.
Yeah, Sho's completely shirtless.
But
during the
they're handcuffed. How did they get their fucking clothes off?
And then they get their clothes back on.
Yeah, and also Hikaru's skinny as fuck.
He's lanky.
Like, he's lanky, super bony, and then like if you look at Sho, he's actually ripped.
Yeah, you wanna know why?
Why?
He's actually a gym trainer.
Wow.
That's what he's doing right now.
Wow.
According to his Twitter.
Yo, I want to be personally trained by Ultraman Victory. That'd be awesome.
He gets his own gym one day. It's just Ultraman Victory on the wall. Just
You each get when you finish training with me, you get a free Victory lance.
Victory, yes. Sho No.
Sho No.
Sho No.
That'd be amazing. You know what? I'm gonna seek them out. I'm gonna seek out Ultraman Victory as my personal trainer.
He just flies to Canada to become your personal trainer.
I'd love that. You'd be jealous. Hey Gar, I got trained by an Ultraman. How do you feel?
Oh, that's nice. I'm in the middle of writing the Ultraman Cinematic Universe, so yeah, go fuck yourself.
Marvel, call me.
Hey, Marvel.
Buddy,
Yes,
pal.
I know this is the same guy that you blocked 5 times now.
Oh, this is
Rag
Gicker.
But my only complaint about this movie though is like halfway through the movie, it kind of comes to a bit of a stop. It's like while Hikaru and Sho are training, Goki, Arisa, Sakuya, and Musashi go into the interdimensional fortress to try and free the Ultraman, because apparently the mirrors and the Victorium are on the same frequency, so if they used enough Victorium, they can save all the Ultramans.
Yep.
I.e., hey, let's use the Shepardon Sparkdals. Because that's still relevant. Oh yeah, Queen Kisara and Kamushin nor Hiyori show up in this movie.
No, because why would they? They're not important.
Or Leppy.
Not Leffy.
No one cares about Leppy.
Oh, Leffy.
No one cares about the little brother.
Hey, little brother's cute.
I will drop kick him.
So then, like, Arena, like, traps them in, like, this, like, they're, like, their worst fears, so, like, we get to see...
That was the AutoGar that put him under.
Oh, yeah, AutoGar did that. So, like, we see Arisa, she's in, like kind of, like, workout clothes, and she's, like, in short shorts, and she actually looks really good. Like, holy shit, Sawa, you look fucking hot. And she's apparently afraid of ghosts, or specifically Chinese vampires.
Chinese vampire ghosts.
Yeah, and so they're chasing her or whatever, and she's like, ah!
They chase her around like they're the Rikshi.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
From Geki Ranger
that's what they're
Fury.
Yeah, that's what they're referencing.
Okay.
Yeah, they reference Chinese vampires.
Goki is surrounded by tomatoes, 'cause apparently...
Giant tomatoes!
Yeah, he doesn't like tomatoes, apparently.
No, and then Saki is afraid of beetles.
Yeah, so there's a giant beetle.
Yeah.
Oh no! My worst fear of all! Fast Rider on TVD. Ah!
So then, like, they're, like, trying to... And, like, it's funny, like, in the background while just, like, Sho and Hikaru are just having, like, this, like, amazing speech being told to them or whatever like that, or they're having this speech... You just see, like, it's going through, like, their communicators, because they're trying to talk to them, and just, like, you just see them, like, all still in fear, but in the background you just see Musashi fighting Arena off, just being like, no, fuck you, and then he's just like, oh, Hikaru, and so they're fighting, so then, like, the rest of the UPG guys hear them, like, talking, and so Arisa just is like, oh, okay, have these fucking seal tags, fucking puts them on their faces. Goki just
has to eat the tomatoes.
Yeah, and it's fucking awkward. It's just like this fucking 20-second montage of just him just fucking chomping down on these tomatoes, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's so bad. And then Sakuya had the cutest one where she actually grows to, like, as big as an Ultraman, and even does like the Ultraman pose. And then she just picks up the beetle. Oh, you're actually pretty cute when you're this small.
Flick it.
Yeah, it's...
But yeah, going back to Hikaru and Sho, they finish Ultraman Zero's training, in which they access a new toy. Power-up toy.
Yeah.
New toy.
Yep. So
the Ultra Fusion Brace.
Which at first I was like, oh, so what happened to, like, the Taro brace? And I'm like, oh, right, that was Taro.
Yeah.
Taro left.
Also, according to Zero, he's like, so you're Ultraman Ginga, huh? Ultraman Taro told me a lot about you. Keep in mind that for later.
Yep.
So, Zero showed up again on Earth, and he was able to actually destroy Helgar's mask and scarf.
Yeah, well, that was just, like, a thing he was wearing to, like, kind of be...
Mysterious
to Arena.
Like, oh no, he's just a true monster.
Yeah, he's a monster.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
And then so Telgar's like, well, fuck you. I'm gonna summon past villains from, like, Ultraman.
Dark Lugiel, in which he's like the size of a frick. He's
like 20 times bigger.
Yeah.
He's fucking huge.
Huge.
We get Dark Emperor.
Yeah, there. Well, we'll go through them as we go along, but Hikaru and Sho, using their new powers, they Ultra Touch.
Yeah, and it's really weird. Like they do this like kind of flip where they look like they're gonna like. I think that was a reference to Leo and Astra, right?
Ace.
Oh, Ace. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because Ace is like two people.
Ace used to be two people, and then they Ultra Touch.
Yeah. So like they do this flip, and then they like touch changers.
Yeah, the Victorium Lance hits the Ultra Fusion Brace, which is kind of odd why they don't just use the Ginga Spark.
Well, because it's like it's the brace.
Got something new toy.
And then they shout out Ginga Victory, and then they turn into
Ultraman
Ginga Victory. And it's pretty cool.
It is.
It's a nice design.
I just really wish it had a better name.
And apparently,
I feel like they're just in the meeting. Like they're just at a meeting. They're pitching ideas. It's like, what are we supposed to call them? Ultraman Galaxy? Yeah, that's just Ginga, but in English.
Oh my god, okay, not to go off, like a little bit off topic, but apparently Seth Rogen is going to be doing announcements for the TTC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so if you go on the subway and bus, you'll just hear, hey, this is Seth Rogen. Please make sure to bring all your belongings before you leave the train. Thanks.
I don't think he'll do his laugh. I think he'll actually be really serious about it.
I hope not. I hope it's just Seth Rogen just being like, have a nice day, everyone.
Jane Station. Jane Station now.
Sounds like weed. Stole my weed. Anyways.
That is cool, though.
That is cool.
Ginga Victory's design, I really enjoy. Again, just better name, guys. Come on.
Well, it's a fusion of Ginga and Victory, so what we can call him Gingtory? That's stupid.
Well, think of it this way.
Vinga?
Ultraman Cosmos and Ultraman Justice fused together. What is their fusion name?
I don't know.
Ultraman Legend.
There you go.
Dyna, Cosmos, and Zero.
Ultraman Saga.
Yeah, Saga. Rosso and Blue. Rube. Ginga Victory.
And the worst part is, he's his own Ultraman. Even though technically, that's still just Hikaru and Sho in the same body, but it's still labeled as his own Ultraman.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't know.
Anyways.
It's
just funny seeing the shot of just him facing Dark Lugiel, and he just fucking towers over him.
Dark Lugiel's like a massive thing compared to like Ginga Victory, and Ginga Victory takes him out in one punch.
Yeah. Also, rip fucking Exceller, never coming back. Monsieur Posto.
Whoever's car's the white sedan, you left your lights on.
Is Ultraman Ginga an instrument? No, Exceller. Ginga is not an instrument.
Victory isn't either.
Oh. So then, we get like a bunch of other villains get summoned. One of them being my boy Belial.
Five King.
Yep, Five King.
Because for some odd reason, Ginga Victory takes out Dark Lugiel in one punch, and then all the other Ultramans show up.
Yep.
It's like, oh, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
It would have been better if you showed up earlier.
And then we get to see Musashi as Cosmos, and he turns into Cosmos. It's Cosmos!
He never turns into Cosmos till the very end.
Yeah. So we got Tiga, Dyna, Gaia, Cosmos, Nexus, Max, Mavius, Zero, and Ultraman Ginga Victory all stand together, making their way towards the interdimensional fortress, and it's actually really fucking cool.
It's one of those generic movie cliches where you're all walking in a line towards your...
And you just see, all I could hear is just if there wasn't any music, you could just hear... just cars...
I'm sorry. I don't care what people will say. The funniest thing that I have ever seen with that cliche is from Kick-Assia. The Channel Awesome movie. Where they're all walking towards, not Mesopotamia.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, wherever the micronation is. Molossia. When she's like, hey, he looks really tiny. It's because you're really far away, jackass. But yeah, he summons 5 kings, so which it turns into the whole, you guys keep going, I'll take them on. So Tiga, Dinah, and Gaia all stick together to fight 5 king.
Yep.
Which, this kind of makes me want to watch Tiga.
Right? Well, I'm trying to watch Dinah.
Yeah.
I found the first episode subbed on YouTube, but then the rest of it... I
Oh
episode
yeah, you're
2 and it
totally going to
wasn't
find
subbed.
the rest of it.
No, and then I tried to watch episode 2 subbed, and it wasn't subbed, and I was like, fuck.
It's Chinese subs. But yeah, they reach the second floor, the first floor of the Dimensional Fortress, and that's where they meet Dark Mephisto from Ultraman Nexus. So of course, Ultraman Nexus stays and fights him.
And I gotta say, his default form is ugly.
Well, apparently he is meant to go for a samurai look.
Oh, well, it's not a good look. Though he transforms into another form later, and
Junus.
yeah, and it
Junus
looks more proper on him. It looks
The
like an
red.
actual Ultraman.
Yeah. They reach the second floor, and there is Alien Seren. He looks cool.
Yeah, no, Seren looks fucking cool.
So much from Ultraman Max, so of course Ultraman Max stays behind. And just, as they're flying past the third floor, Alien Emperor shows up, and he blasts down Mabius. He's like, nope, you're mine.
Yeah, fuck you.
Mabius is like, damn, I thought I had a role in this movie.
No.
It pulls out Light Blade.
And then on the fourth and final floor, we get Belial, and it's actually funny because it's the 4th time he's come back.
It's the 4th time Zero has fought him.
Yep.
Because there's the time in the first movie, then in the Ultraman Zero movie, then Ultra Zero Fight Part 2,
Yep.
then Ginga S.
Yep.
So that's 4 times.
MNG.
Okay. Well, would this fight technically count? Because that's not actually Belial.
No, he summoned Belial back.
It's not,
That was
I
him.
want to say that's a Dark Manifestation, though.
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I like to believe those.
Because I think Zero would be a bit more in shock about seeing, Belial there.
It kind of was. He was like, "Ugh, you piece of shit." Yeah. So then, they all start fighting all of them. So yeah. So
So it's up to Cosmos and Ginga Victory to fight AutoGar.
Woo. But they do okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Like Cosmos managed to save. He goes Eclipse mode, which.
You want to say that again before?
Eclipse mode. Well, he goes his red form first.
Corona mode.
Yeah, which I like the design on the suit because I like that it was kind of like a weird wavy pattern.
Mm-hmm. And then he turns into his Eclipse mode.
And that's pretty cool too. I just like blue Ultramen. They look nice.
Especially Dinah's other form.
Oh, the blue Dyna form?
Yeah.
Mwah, beautiful. Fucking gorgeous. I want a vinyl figure of that.
I think there is.
I will look.
It's not. I think it's Miracle type.
Okay.
Yeah, Ultraman Dyna Miracle.
That's a cool name for it too.
But yeah, it's like they free Princess Arena from the brainwashing, which, i.e., just take the helmet off. So much Ginga Victory's like, alright, no more boundaries, and they start beating the shit out of AutoGar. And much like with the Stereo Embrace, the Ultra Fusion Brace also lets Ginga Victory to use previous attacks from the Heisei Ultramans, from Tiga to Zero.
Ultramans.
In which we get a cool montage of everyone going into their final forms except for Max, because Max doesn't have one.
Ouch. So he just summons the Galaxy Sword.
Yeah, the Galaxy Sword, and he beats him. Mabius goes Burning Brave. Tiga goes Strong type.
And then fucking Zero, which is actually, he's giving Belial's taking quite a fucking pounding because he uses all these, Zero uses all these different techniques on him, but Belial's still fucking going.
Zero goes Strong Corona, and then Lunar Miracle. Then somehow he's able to turn into Shining Zero. How do you remember how to do that? I thought you didn't remember anything from that fight.
And then he finishes it, and then he's like, Ultraman Shining Zero! I was like, oh.
Well, no,
maybe Subaraya forgot about that.
Maybe I think it's Shining Ultraman Zero.
Oh yeah, Shining Ultraman Zero. Shining Ultraman Zero!
I don't know, maybe it's good. Man, we don't care about continuity anymore. Alternate timeline.
And yeah, and then they all like gather around the fortress, and they all use their ray attacks, and it's actually pretty cool.
In which Ginga Victory tosses AutoGar into space and defeats them with their most powerful attack of all 10, the Ultra Fusion Shuto.
Yeah, it's pretty
Which is a pretty cool, cool design for a move. Like, you see Tiga through Zero's hologram, spiritual form surrounding them, and they all gather together, doing the same hand movement to fire the ray.
And you got a lot of fucking just Ultraman schwawing at the same time.
Yeah,
it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just every time Zero is on screen, you just hear his generic just. So yeah, and it was great, and then they defeat him.
Yeah, Zero.
Arena's like, I gotta go back to my plane now.
Yeah, Cosmos, can you give me a lift?
No.
I'm stuck here. Oh, it's so dark.
And it kind of looked like Hikaru kind of had a thing for her a bit, because he's like, I want to see you smile.
I can show you the world.
I'm just like, Hikaru, no.
You know what would have been a cool shot, a cool quick scene to do though? After defeating AutoGar, just Ginga Victory turns back onto the planet, and that's on Victory. That's when Sho sees for the first time just how big the planet is. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
He's like, whoa, that would have been cool. And then movie ends with
Sho becoming a member of the Ultra Party Guardians.
Yeah, he doesn't really look that good in the uniform, especially since he has the jacket unzipped like Hikaru does. So it looks weird. I think it's supposed to be because that's how his actual outfit is. He just wears a jacket open.
Well, it's more like a cloak type of thing.
Yeah. But no, that was a really sick movie.
Oh, yeah. It was amazing to see this movie in theaters.
Oh, I bet.
Sure, it was dubbed. I did not care whatsoever. Just once the Ginga S theme song started to play, you knew shit was gonna go down.
It's da, da, da,
oh yeah, Ginga's theme, Ginga's battle theme, not his theme song. That's his battle theme.
Yep.
And then Victory's theme plays a bit in the film.
Victory's theme is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. But speaking of Victory, I guess we should get to the final spin-off of Ultraman Ginga.
Oh my god.
Ultra Fight Victory!
So, much like with Ultra Zero Fight and Ultra Fight Orb, we are talking about the third popular Ultra Fight series aside from the original, but that's because that's not subbed. Ultra Fight Victory, which aired during March of 2015 to June of 2015. Yep. And which this was the last thing, this was the last original thing for Ultraman Ginga and Ginga S until Ultraman X appeared. Or because they were leading up towards Ultraman X.
Yerp.
And
oh my god.
Lane, you have more to say about this than I do.
Oh my god. So, if you guys remember last episode, I made a mention that, Victory wasn't really that great in Ginga S. I was really hyped up for him in the beginning, and then just kind of wasn't as great as I thought, so I was like, he's probably not my own favorite Ultraman now. Oh, that's different now. Because of this, this is a bunch of, mini episodes merged into one, but I pretty much called this Ultraman Victory the movie. Because that's pretty much what it felt like. It felt like Victory's movie.
Yeah.
And he has redeemed. He has been redeemed. Holy shit, was he fucking awesome in this movie.
So can you tell us the big thing that happened in the movie?
So...
Or in the miniseries movie?
So Victory gets his own unique form, and it's called Ultraman Victory Knight. And he gets this, awesome flute that's a sword.
It's like a tombstick or something?
Well, it was a flute. No, it was a sword.
Yeah, but it had, an actual name.
Well, it was called the Timber Flute.
That was
Yeah, I was getting to that. It was called the Timber Flute. And so it's just, it's really cool, and he plays, this really cool, flute song, and, it sounded really nice.
Just the flute turns into a blade.
Yeah, and he transforms into Ultraman Victory Knight, which, Gar, when you're editing, can you post a picture of him right here. There you go.
There's already going to be a wallpaper with him on it.
Good. Okay, well, look at that. It's like red and blue, and he looks so good, because, like, I don't know, it just, like, blue and silver just always looks really nice together, so...
That would
like,
explain why you like Ultraman Blue.
Yeah, that's probably one reason why, because I just really like the blue suit. But yeah, he just looks so cool, and he has, like, a red V on his head, and, like, it looks gorgeous, and, like...
How did you get this form?
I got it from Ultraman Hikari.
How did Ultraman Hikari know where he was?
Because he's Ultraman Hikari, he knows everything. He's a scientist.
Well, I do have a think of it, this is the second time that we've seen him now. Ultraman Hikari randomly show up on Earth just to hand people power-ups.
Yeah, because he did that in Jeed, right?
Yeah,
he
did
gave
that in
Lighto.
Jeed.
Yeah, he gave Zero. He's like, here you go. Here's your own little thingy.
Here's your power-up. Go have fun.
Here's your Jeed Riser. Use it.
Here's
like,
your
okay.
Jeed Riser. It's 4 capsules.
Yeah, 4. You get 4, and she's like, what the fuck, man?
Oh, don't worry. This turned to 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so it was amazing, and so like which when they made this, like his Sho's haircut's different slightly,
Yeah,
so he actually makes
you see his hair has grown up.
And it actually makes his uniform look better because he's wearing the UPG uniform and he looks a lot better. And so yeah, like we get Alien Yapul.
Yeah, Yapul's back.
Yapul's back. And so he's like watching. He like sends out a kaiju to like fight Victory, so he can get data on Victory's abilities, which it worked.
Yeah,
he did do it. And he made Victory use like pretty much every single one of his techniques.
Ultra Lances.
And then he pretty much uses Ace Killer, who is at the time fighting Ultraman Ace.
Get it?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
And he transforms him into
Ace Killer.
Or no, it's Victory Killer.
Yeah, it's Victory Killer.
Yeah, so he turns Ace Killer into Victory Killer so he can like make him hunt down Victory.
I'm just gonna look up a quick list of kaijus because again with our tight schedule I didn't get to do notes for the movie. Alright, so yeah, the kaiju that Yapul made Victory fight is Aribunta. It's from planet Earth, so yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing about all the kaijus in this mini-series as well. They are all Super Beasts from Ultraman Ace.
Yeah, we also get Grand King. Or the fucking... what was his name again? It was like... Wasn't it like Super Grand King Spectre?
Yeah, it was Super Grand King Spectre.
That was... And he looked awesome. Like, it was another, like, cyborg kaiju, and he just looked really, really good. But yeah, so, like, Ace... Like, Victory goes to help Ace, and, like, somehow Ginga got captured. Like, I don't know what Hikaru was doing, but he decided, I'm gonna go fly out into space and just go fight monsters or something, and then he got his ass kicked.
Oh, I see why Grand King was in this.
Why?
So, he first appeared in a movie from the 1980s called Ultraman Story. Because, again, this was the time when there were no TV shows for Ultraman. And it appeared in 1984. So this would have been in the line of, like, its 20th anniversary.
Yeah. But yeah, just Victory Knight is so fucking cool. It's so pretty, and like the way he uses the sword is awesome.
Oh, but what's the best thing that he did?
Like at one point, he like he revives Shepardon, like actually Shepardon, like it's full Shepardon, like right beside him, and they use like a technique together and to defeat Victory Killer. And it's just fucking awesome. And then, like, I thought the Shepardon was back, but then, like, he goes back to his Spark Doll, and I'm like, aww.
Okay. Because he had to fight Ace Killer Robo and Lunatics. Lunatics is a space bunny.
Oh, yeah, right, the Space Bunny. I almost forgot. Yeah.
The Space Bunny.
Yeah, it's a Space bunny. Can't get around it. It's a fucking Space Bunny. Yeah, and so he saves Hikaru, whatever, like that, and like it was cool because like Victory Killer used like all of like Victory's like techniques, like all of his Ultra Lances. So he uses like the X Red King Knuckle and the Ella King Tail, which I just like every time like the Victory Lance just goes like Ultra Lance, Ella King Tail. It's like how he says tail. Launcha, Kingjo Launcha. And then so he goes down to Earth or whatever, or like somewhere where apparently Leo and Astra are fighting.
Oh no, they're on a different planet.
Oh, they're on a different planet. Okay, so Leo and Astra are fighting
because Leo and Astra were the original team up.
I'm gonna say it right now. Leo and Astra are the two most ugliest Ultramen I've ever seen.
What?
Like they are awful looking.
Hey, they at least look better than what they did in their actual show.
Not by much.
Because in the actual, in their actual show, it looks like their suits aren't even like made like properly.
That's the thing. Like they don't look like proper Ultraman. That's what bothers me about it. Because like they don't have like the same kind of like head. Like if you like look at this picture that like Gar has here, like this wallpaper of like all the different Ultraman up to Orb, like you just like they stick out like sore thumbs. And it's just like really bad. Like there's so many other Ultraman that are so much better. Like Hikari or like. Nexus looks fucking better than that.
Oh yeah. So you remember how I said Ultraman Zero found out about Ultraman Ginga from Ultraman Taro?
Mm-hmm.
What is Ultraman Leo saying this?
Oh, he's like, oh, you must be Ultraman Ginga. I heard about that you from Zero.
Is this just a game of telephone?
Yeah.
Where it's like every time they go back to the Land of Light, it's like, oh hey, what's up? Oh, nothing much. I met this cool guy. His name's Ultraman Ginga.
And he just like. It's like, yeah, he's from the future. It's like, how far? Like, we
future.
better find out how far Ginga is
I
in the
think
future.
I think that's the thing. He's so far into the future, there is no number.
Wow.
He's infinite.
He's just year yes.
The year 69.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's from the year 69. So then, so Leo and Astro was probably, they were there because they were like a reference to like the first pair of Ultramen that were in a single show.
Oh, what was Zafi and Ultraman? Zafi only showed up right at the very end.
And he's
of
just
Ultraman.
like, hey, stop being a punk bitch.
No, it was pretty much, hey, so you died. You want me to bring you back? We're going home. Yeah, we're going home.
Can we save the human that I was
Playtime's over. Come on, let's go home.
Can we save the human at least? Fine.
You're lucky I brought 2 lives. Alright, let's go.
So then they fight, and they fight 3 kaijus.
Yeah.
Where they are. One of them looking like he was made of Nerf.
Okay.
Because he's like this orange-blue kaiju, which he looked really cool.
So the monsters they were fighting were... I'm just going to double correct this. Okay. So we got Verochrone, Vakishim, Doragori.
Doragori.
All kaijus that we've seen before.
Hmm.
Are you good,
So then, he goes... They go Ginga Victory again.
Yeah, and it's actually new footage of them transforming together.
So that was a nice thing. Oh, and then we get, Yapul gets destroyed, but he's like, oh, the Emperor's coming back! And then, so we get this Emperor guy, and he actually looks pretty fucking intimidating.
Yeah, Emperor Judas Specta.
Yeah, and, apparently he's not from, any Ultraman show.
Yeah, so, back in the 1980s, there were 45 episodes that ran for 5 minutes, called Andromelos. It was a mini-series about 4 Ultras in mobile suits fighting aliens and monsters who are working for the evil Gouda Empire.
The Gouda.
Yeah, and
that's a cheese.
The biggest reveal of all is that Andros Melos was Ultraman Zafi.
Oh.
So Zafi did have his own series from a certain point of view.
Certain point of view?
Yes. And there was Andros Melos, Andros Wolf, Mars, and Flore. And we had Judah. Which, this was his original design.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But he looks better in this.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell that they put a lot of detail into him. And yeah, so then, like, Ginga Victory doesn't really work well, so then Victory goes Victory Night, and, like, kicks his ass, and then Some does the awesome thing, which, like, it was, like, when Gar and I were watching this, it was the first time both of us were watching this.
Yeah, I have never seen this special because I could never find it subbed, but I did find it subbed. It took forever to download, but I finally got it. I didn't realize the subtitles were their own file that you had to put onto the video, so I'm like, oh, it's just a raw, it's lied to me.
And so he does the badass thing and summons the Shepardon Saber and dual wields!
Yeah, he dual wields the Timber Flute?
The Timber Flute
The
and
Timber Flute and the Shepardon Saber.
And he fucking just so badass. So awesome.
It's like when in Zoolanger where Tyranno Ranger has the Dragon Dagger and the Power Sword. I can't remember their Japanese names, but like he defeats the alien, or the Dora monster.
Yeah, that's fucking cool. And then just, he puts an end to him, and
He actually tries to give the Night Timber back to Ikari.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Sho cred. That was really honorable of him to, like, tell Ikari, hey, do you want this back? And
like, I grant you back your invention. He's like, keep it.
He's like, yeah, no, it's yours, man. Like, I've made it for you. It's for you. And yeah, and then just proceeds to, like, continue on his duties as part of the UPG and, like, defend Victorialand. Which, like, Gar was questioning why Hikari was, like, still there, and it's like, well, he's defending it. Well
he's protecting Sakuya and Leppy. Oh yeah, Sakuya and Leppy show up at the very beginning of this.
Mm-hmm. And
wonder what they're doing now.
Nothing. Well, Saki almost died. She like went down a hill and she was like,
ah! Oh no, we're falling deeper into the hole.
We're falling back into our home. But it was fucking awesome. I love this special. This was exactly what I wanted from Ultraman Victory. This is what Ultraman Victory should have been the entirety of his show. He should have gotten Victory Night in the show, because that would have been awesome. And so, yeah, my love for Victory has been rekindled and redeemed, and now Victory is among my top 5 favorite Ultramen of all time. So now I have Ultraman Belial, Ultraman Geed, Ultraman Dyna, Ultraman Victory, and then Ultraman 80. So I fucking love 80. And so, because my love for Victory has been redeemed, I have bought myself a vinyl figure of him.
Alright.
So go me. Woo!
And the greatest thing of all is that that William Winkler, the guy that dubbed the Ultraman Ginga S movie and Ultraman X movie, also acquired the rights to Ultra Fight Victory. The only downside is we don't know when that's happening.
Hopefully it comes out soon.
Yeah. Because there's still that in the 3-0 movies that still need to be subbed or dubbed.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I'm still waiting for Ginga S for the Ginga S and X movies to be released on DVD. Because that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, this is great. And honestly, like, for Ginga S, I think the movie and this was, like, the best things to come out of Ginga S, honestly.
What about Gamecube?
Oh, yeah, no, that episode, too, that was great. But, like, these two are, like, what, Ginga S should have been the whole time. Like, they were fantastic. And I'm actually glad instead of talking about Rube, we talked about both these things in one episode. Mm-hmm. So, do you remember what our thumbnail was going to be?
No, we never came up with a thumbnail.
Well, I was thinking for the thumbnail we were going to have, like, it's just a picture of Ginga Victory, and then you just chop one half of Ginga's face and the other half Victory's face, and just that's their face on Big Ginga Victory's body, because I think that'd be funny.
Okay.
And, what about the name?
It was
Victory Redeemed.
Victory Redeemed. Okay.
Victory Redeemed.
Sho No. Victory Yes.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Sho No. Victory Yes.
Oh, you guys already did that title with Victory Yes, Sho No. It's like, yeah, but it's Sho No and Victory Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so the thumbnail is Ultraman Ginga Victory.
With one half of his head actually Ginga's head, and the other half is Victory's head. So that's gonna be fun. Honestly, if you feel like you can't shop that, then get Ichi to shop it for you. He can do it. It's gonna be awesome when it looks. We here at Ultraranger are the best thumbnails.
So yes, this was Ultraranger episode 49.
Sho No, Victory S. AutoGar! We're getting close! We're one episode away from the episode 50.
Where did the time go?
Yeah, really. No, and
It's August
Gar
2nd.
made a very big realization to me. He's like, so we're gonna watch Ultraman X, and once I've watched Ultraman X, finished it, I'll have watched 10 years worth of Ultraman.
Yeah,
Like, holy fuck!
yeah, because Zero started in 2009. Then, like, all of his specials until 2012. 2013 is Ginga. 2014, Ginga S.
X.
X is
Orb.
2015. 2016, Orb. 2017, G. 2018, Rube.
Fuck. That's awesome. Like, in almost 2 years, I've watched fucking 10 years worth of Ultraman. I feel proud of myself.
See, it's not so hard to watch Ultraman.
But yeah, so this is episode 49.
Sho No, Victory S. You can follow me at twitter.com/AutoRun.
Me, Lane, _.
For other Cast Ranger pages, you can check them out at facebook.com/RSCastRanger, castranger.podbean.com for older episodes for now. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Radio Sentai Castranger, and we have some merchandise for sale at tpublic.com. And just a reminder, Ultraman G, Ultraman Ginga/Ginga S, Ultraman Orb, and Ultraman X are currently available legally on Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah.
Schwa for now.
Schwa for now.